everybody, and welcome to another day on the Westbridge Hills map, Farming Simulator 2015. Now, we have added a new mod, and that new mod is called Placeable Heaps. We will be testing that out today. We're not sure how that's going to work or anything like that. We're just going to finish off field number 10 on the seeding because we have grass to collect, we have the rest of the fields to seed, and we just generally have to do our farm maintenance. Now, this morning the Twitch TV program schedule is going to be Farming Simulator first, which is what we're live feeding now. And I do need to go and again change the title on my feed. Why it never does it properly, I don't know. Okay, so we're now back. As you can see, we're on a foggy day, and what we're doing is we're also experimenting with OBS. We're changing the bit rate slightly. We're slightly lowering it down until we get the drop frames and stuff like that. But like I said, what we're going to be doing is, first of all, we're going to do Farming Craft Evolved, Farming Simulator 2015. Then we're going to do Witcher 3. We're going to do a couple of episodes of Witcher 3 because we missed it yesterday and the day before. So we do require to do 2 episodes today to try and keep up with things. And we're going to do Fortresscraft Evolved a little bit later on this evening. And you know, we're gonna just generally have a chill out day. I've got a day off today and tomorrow. My motorbike was meant to go into the MOT, but due to the fact that I've got a broken front disc, there's no point putting it in, so I had the day off. Now, I really do hate this tractor. It has a weight on the front, yeah, and it still skids all over the place. It just does not stick to the ground. You know, and it's really annoying. I wish these people that make the games, when they do it and you do that, yeah, you're not going to get that, okay, because I can't see the equipment behind it. This is really annoying. I have to keep scrolling out so I can, you know, visual the whole equipment, because I like to see the whole equipment. You guys like to see the whole equipment. Game makers should take up, sit note and say, look, when we do a game, actually flipping test the game. You know, don't just say, oh, it worked. Flipping test it. You know, and this is not just for Farming Simulator. This is for every game I've played. We just don't get reliable game testers that actually play it, said, oh, it works, that will do. You know, that actually is not good enough. You know, so I know that's great first thing in the morning on this, but let it out, it's my stream. You know, I'm going to gripe if I want to. Right, okay, so we're going to have a quick look at this new mod. We're going to be looking in the category of mods. I'm not sure where it is. I'm going to have a look in placeables. I know it's loaded, but I don't even know how to use it or what you do. Oh, right, okay, placeable mods. So this is a placeable mod. It doesn't cost us anything, and it says fruit types cucumber, water, manure, and you know, I don't really know what it is, but if we buy this, now apparently we are meant to be able to put it anywhere. So what I want to do for this field, just for this field, for field, actually for field 5 and 6, I'm going to if it wasn't foggy it would be okay, but we've got fog today and it can be really annoying. So I've got 2 heaps here, so I think the best place to place the heap actually would be yeah, just about here on the corner here. Okay, so we'll place one there. Now I'm not sure if we need any more special stuff. I want to buy that one. Let's see what that one is. Miscellaneous. Still got to do that. Weights. The John Deere. Tractors. Can't wait until we test these out. Okay. Now, I don't know if there's anything else that we need to do for these placeable heaps, but to be honest, we're gonna have a look at it. I'm gonna be using this first. I want to get the grass cut before collected before we do anything else today, and I just wanted to have the placeable heaps around just so that we could just get going with that as soon as we came on. Now again, I would like to say thank you to everybody for all the support in growing and helping the channel grow. We now have 17 people on our live feed on Twitch, and we have 395 people on our YouTube. So again, thank you very much for all that. All proceeds that I get from Twitch and YouTube go back into the channel to get better quality, better PC, better graphics, and generally to improve the channel, so you, the viewer, and me, the game player, actually have a better gaming experience. But obviously I can't grow the channel unless you put the word out and stuff like that, and you know, generally just help me out as much as you can. You know, if you watch the YouTube, try and watch the adverts. They do give me a little bit of money, and I do get a little bit back from YouTube putting adverts all over my channel. So yeah, what else are we going to be doing? We are going to be upgrading our sound system over the next few weeks, so we have better audio coming in, because a lot of people have complained that the audio quality is not up to standard and we have a lot of background noise. Now I do every now and then sit and watch my own stuff, and I totally agree with you guys and girls, so that is what we're doing. I have ordered what they call a pop cover, which will take out most of the background noise hopefully and only have the voice. I've got on order, just waiting to pay for it, a boom handle, and I have also ordered a more advanced type of audio mic, so it's audio only, there's no mixed camera in it with the audio. It was alright to start off with. The camera and audio mic I've got, which is listed in the video in the PC links below, on the live Twitch channel, and it's about time we upgraded it. Okay, the total upgrade for the system that I want is around about £30–40, okay, give or take. And yeah, so we're just going to enjoy that, and we're going to do this. Now, I've seen an update for this. I'm not sure if it's an official update. It's version 1.3. I think I'm on version 1.2. I'm not 100% sure, but we will have a look at it, and we'll go and see what we can do. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be the first thing that we're going to be streaming today. We're going to be doing the grass on this today because I want the silage. Because we need to have the cows. We are at 100% with the cows now because we have got the mixed ration going in, and we did that with the mixed ration feeding station because it's just so much easier to do. Okay. Now, the only thing with the placeable heaps is I'm not sure how we get the stuff back out once we put the heap down. So I'm going to experiment with the two fields that we got on 5 and 6 because we actually don't need that produce, whereas the grass we do need produce. Now, I do know with the grass and stuff like that that once it's in the silage cooker, we can't take it out. Okay, well, you know, it's stuck there. But with placeable heaps, we can either have this as hay or grass, and the silo for the silage we actually don't need to make hay. Okay, we don't actually need to make the hay, we can just put grass in it, so we won't be having that equipment. You know, it takes out a little bit of fun, but you know, we might make hay just for the hell of it one day, you know, but we'll see how it goes. Now again, I'm not sure how much the cows eat of this mixed food stuff, so that's going to be interesting to see. As you can see, I missed a bit there. I was hoping to get it all actually, but it's just not done it. But you know, this is so much easier than doing what we got already. Right, we are going to give a shout out today to one of our subs, which is Them, and the shout out for him today is congratulations on getting your nice new job with your football team, and keep up the good work, mate, and enjoy it. Okay, so if you have something good that you want everybody else to know about, and you are one of my subscribers, just drop me an email or come into the live feed and just let us know a little bit about it, what you've done, you know, if it's your birthday or something like that. Oh, I don't mind doing that because you know, it's nice to hear good things going on, because obviously when you watch the news on the TV and you watch what is it, or you read the paper, most of the time it's just war and crime and evil stuff and bad stuff that's going on all the time. And you know, I actually stopped buying the paper several years ago. I actually don't keep up with world news unless it's actually on the Works TV, because I'm just sick and tired of hearing of all the evil and bad crap that's going on. I'd actually like a channel of where we can have good stuff going on, like, you know, oh, so and so has got married today and someone's birthday today, or you know, this person has done so much for the community over here, you know, the army has done this, the Air Force has done this, you know, or you know, good stuff, you know, people that help people do stuff channel. That would be really nice. But obviously a channel like that probably wouldn't make a lot of money, so that's why they don't do it. People don't like good news, they like to hear bad news. Now the reason why I'm going over this little bit here is because, like I said, I just missed a lot of it, yeah. So I just want to tidy that little bit up. I might actually get the bigger one of this, where it does, it's actually wider, a lot wider. So that might be interesting to do and have that at a little bit later on. Again, it's not priority. It's best to try and keep these lines as straight as possible, because otherwise you might just encounter a few problems. Right, so we are going to now just hold that there. Right, we're going to check on these. We're actually at 99% now on the fruit and plums, and I do want to add to these, because these actually do make me a lot of quite a fair amount of money per hour. So we're going to be doing that. Strawberries are only at 34%, so we're not too worried about that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to finish off collecting our grass, which we unfortunately still only have this tiny little thing here. But when we get the next upgrade, which will be our tractor, we will obviously upgrade our equipment. You know, we'll get bigger, better equipment. Now so far I haven't had very successful stuff with the equipment on modded equipment, but I'm hoping that we can find some nicer tractors just to generally have a different selection. And of course, the nice thing with this, once it's all done and raked, it's really nice and quick to get going. And of course, we're going to be doing forestry. We've got our little tiny forest growing over in the next to field number 10, because we had a little corner there and we just cut that corner off, and we just had it as our forest. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that as well. That's turned out to be really nice. Put our lights on. So look at that, one line, one tractor full. Isn't that absolutely brilliant? So what we're going to be doing now is we're just going to go to our new silo, which is down by the cows here. Oh, I took the wrong turn. Yeah, it's down here. And this is our silage bin. And this is just easier to do. I'm not sure how much it holds. This is like 1%. Okay, so each trailer is 3%. Now of course we're always going to need grass fields for when we have our cows, because that's the it's part of their feed, same as the sheep. We still got to go and do put some grass up there. So the last bit that we've got off of this will go and top up the sheep. I mean at the moment we've got 2031. So we might just, well no, we'll leave it there. Well, is it 31%? Well, okay, that's full quite quickly there. We haven't even got halfway. Now as you can see, our cows are doing a productivity of 100% now, so we're now getting maximum stuff. Okay, we do need to go and put some of this into the feeder, so I shall go and do that in a minute. We'll do that on the next load so we can get the feeder going. Again, I don't know how much that holds and stuff like that, so it's just a hit and miss, but it does tell you when it's full, so I'm quite pleased with that. Here we go, is the track. I'll come and clean all these bits up at the end. There we go. Right, so this is now going to go into the feeder. We go a little bit different way. And we can go and check on our cucumbers and that. They're 38%. No, we still don't need to do those yet. And we're now going to come up to where the grass is, and if you have a look of this, okay, we zoom in on here, you can see that the hay one is full. If you watch the one in the middle where it's got grass and we unload it, yeah, you can see the side of the pipe that the grass graphic, the green bar, is going up. Okay, so we can see that we can put in a fair old bit for that, so we are going to top this up. Okay, so there you go, look, it's nowhere near full there. But we do need, I think we need some silage, but not much. But you can see that we have so much of it that's just one of the reasons why I got placeable heaps. Now I'm not sure if like I said, I need another mod with it, so we can pick it back up, but we will find that out shortly. Okay, so we are now coming back down this way, And here we go. And we will start streaming Guild Wars 2 because they've got a couple of new expansion packs out. But again, I'm not going to get the expansion packs straight away because they cost a lot of money. It depends how many people actually like the Guild Wars and stuff like that. We do have a character in a guild that we started off on our YouTube, so you can watch that to catch up. We're gonna have to we'll do again like 2-hour episodes, but I probably might only do those at the weekend or when I feel like it. But hopefully with the new audio system we can get Elite going properly, because that was just messing up on the sound and we don't know why. Just one of those things, I guess, you know. Okay, so we're now gonna go and fill the silo up because we've got, like I said, we've got grass. Just hope this fog lifts. This is why I've added the extra other mods, because when we've got days like this when we can't do stuff because of it raining, we can go and do our other stuff on the other things, like the strawberries, the cucumbers, and stuff like that. So I'm quite pleased that we got a quite nice percentage from this for our silage. We're definitely going to be looking at the bigger one when we get the bigger tractor. We are now, because we've got silage production, we are now going to start to hold our stock of crops, because we don't want to waste potential profit. Wish we could have the oil wells. I think there is an oil well mod, and I just might get it because, you know, just have one of those would be good. And we still got to look at bees and windmills and stuff like that. Okay, very pleased with this production at the moment. I'm quite happy with the silage tower, because you know it's holding quite a fair amount, and we haven't got to wait until it's like 10% full to start silage production. It just, as soon as it's got grass in there, it starts making it. That is what I don't like though, is just that little bit there. There we go. We've got 2 lines left to do. Shouldn't take us too long. Well, it's took us around about 40 minutes at the moment just to do this. You know, so it takes a good while to do each field, you know. Tell you what, we're going to stick a bit of music on. Now don't forget people, this music is free and it's copyright free, so yeah, you won't get music like you would get on the Top of the Pops and the radio and stuff like that, because they're just not free, they're all copyright. Okay, so I know a lot of people might not like it, but when there's no one in the chat room, it just helps pass it the time, man, you know. See, we've already got 1% silage.
I think we might get 2 more loads out of this. And then we're going to go and play around with the placeable heaps, see what we need. If I can't pick it up, then I'll look into it again and see what we need. We've just got this top end to clear, and that's the grass done for today. That's our silage done. Okay, so we've got a good 21% in there. We're on the last little bit where we're going clean up at the top and the bottom. And then like I said, we're going to go and play with the placeable heaps today. Right, so there we go, we've finished all our main lines. Now we've just got to collect all the little bits and pieces that we missed, like the start of edges and stuff like this. Again, this won't take us long. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not one of those perfectionist farmers. I think that would do. That would do. Smack. Okay, so we had 22% in there, 1% silage, and yeah, you know, I'm quite pleased with that, like I said. Before we go do placeable heaps, we'll do the fruit trees, because they need to be emptied. Now that shouldn't take us too long, to be honest. Of course it gives us money as well, so it's actually worth doing a little bit of time and just doing it. Okay, so here we go, this is plum. Okay. Okay, so tiny little bit of plum there. I'll take this to our market stall. Not sure which one it goes in, but there we go, it's in that one. What's this one we got next? Okay, this is at 100%. Okay, we didn't get much from that one. This is cherry. Okay. So you can see we need a lot more trees. To make the harvest there quite worth it, you know. But it's a fun thing to do, and it just makes us money. So we're going to be the first or the second one. Cherries are accepted. Go. And the next one. Like apples. For some reason it's not unloading. Did I miss something on the first two trees here? Okay, let's go and unload it because I don't know what's happening. What did he pick up tomatoes for? Didn't even go near tomatoes. Okay, let's get him out of the way. Get them sold. We might as well do the cucumbers while we're here as well. I'll put those in our warehouse. Right, now let's go to our next tree. Which I think are apples. Ah, pears. I like pears. Do the cucumber. There we go. We've just got 2 trees left to do. Last set. Which I think lemons. No, oranges. Okay, so that's all that done. So now we can drop off the trailer. So our fruit farming done. You can see how our mixture's going, look. Right, so now we're going to go and pick up our trailer, and we're going to go and have a look at this postable heaps. This field I want to do in corn next. I'm trying to get this bit here. Because that has been bugging me at the side of this field. Better. We know straw's not accepted there. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's get some of this in. This is going to be our first stop. So we put Q here. And I think it loaded it and unloaded it. We want to load it. What do we do? Just drive over it? Yeah. Okay. That's good enough for me. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Right, so what we're going to do now is, while we clear these fields, we are going to go and seed the other field that we've done, which I didn't realise that we had done. Otherwise I would have done that while we was doing grass. Come on, girl, get up the hill. We're gonna go and fill up our seeds first. bad driving there. Okay, and we're going to go in. What are we going to be doing this one? I'm not sure. What have we got? I don't think we've got anything in stock at the moment, to be honest. Oh well, we've got 25 barley, so we'll go with I don't know, can we do corn on this one? No. So we'll go with wheat. We'll just press the H on that one. Again, we've missed the edge on that. The sloppy start. There we go, we'll leave him to do that, and we will get on with this. Right, because I don't want to waste this. Like I said, this is good money. And this don't take too long. Then we can just come along and bale it, and we'll pick it up and sell it.
and then we'll just turn that off. How much have we got there now? Quite a lot actually, so I'll just put that back on. I think that's so much better than having to keep driving back and forth to the farm on the unloading point. Oh, God, I hate it when I skim it like that. Just cannot get comfortable today. At least we're not going to waste money with this now. Right, just get a tiny little bit there. And that's that field done. If I can go straight on that one. Yeah, looks like we can. It's all good news for us, all money, money, money. Missed it. Now I'm not sure if we can use a front loader for this, you know. Right, so that's all the fields cleared. What we've got to do now is get them yeah, turn off. Is get them sown and fertilised. Add this back to the farm. God, you can see we're already ahead with that one. Field number 10. Oh, while here, has trees grown? Not significantly, no. Right, we're going to go and get the seeder off the smaller tractor because this one can pull it faster. See, it's already grown now, which is a bit annoying. We'll stop him. Cute. And off we go again. And he's actually going to go and get the fertiliser. I'm going to do that. Go, and off we go to field number 10. There we go. See, now I don't mind keeping this tractor for the fertiliser, because it's just the right size. Right, I want to have a quick look at the map, see what field we're going to get next. I think we're going to get field number 17 next, because that's next door to field number 16, and it's a reasonable size, it's quite good. And I do want to start looking at field number 6 and field number 5 for potatoes and what's the other one? Sugar beet. So not going to use any of the big fields for those, because it will just take forever to do. Of course, we've got our nice lovely big combine harvester there. Again, I just want to have a look at the garages, tippers, no, back. I'll check the mods just to make sure. No, miscellaneous, tractor sales, placeables, select. Yeah, this is all done. Yeah, okay. What's this one? Basti 11,400, 5,700. Right, so yeah. See how our seed is doing. See, he's pulling it much quicker. Disappointed that we've got half the field done there. See, 19, 20, 10 and 16, we haven't even finished seeding it. ever win the lottery and become rich, I'm going to hire someone to do the housework, because I hate it, I detest it. Right, he's done. Let's go and get him over to the other field. Into our seeder, take him over to 5 and 6, and then he can be ready to do that on the next episode, where we can finish off those fields 5 and 6. We need to get rid of these trees, well, because they are in the way. We're not quite ready to get the forestry equipment yet, but we will do. Right, so we'll get him ready for here for next time we do our episode, and we will see fields 6 and 5. We'll have a look at buying field number 17, and we've got our nice big harvester there. We're just going to wait until he finishes here. We should have enough time to do it. Shouldn't take him too long to do it, to be honest. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode as much as what I have, because it's a chill out. It's a chill out game, and it's quite enjoyable actually. You know, a nice simple game like this, quite enjoyable. Don't forget, if you want to help support the channel and the YouTube channel, do watch the adverts. You can donate if you wish to. You can go and have a look at all the gifts and books I've got that I do in my spare time as well. And do look at all the links below and everything like that. And we will hopefully see you on the next episode, where we'll finish off the fields. And like I said, we'll look at either buying a new tractor, because obviously we do need a tractor now, a third tractor, because of all the bits and pieces that we have got going now. And yeah, just have fun, stay safe, and we'll see you on the bounce.